While I'm recording this, Mario Kart World is just 2 weeks away, and while the price definitely isn't doing it any favors, there's one thing I'm absolutely sure of. This is going to be the most ambitious and game-changing Mario Kart game we've ever seen. Every game in the series since the original Super Mario Kart has followed the same formula. You boot up the game, you choose a cup, you race 4 tracks in a row, and either win or lose and try again. Whether you played 64, Double Dash, 8, or anything else, the core gameplay never really changed. And honestly, it never had to. It was so fun that no one really wanted much change. But Mario Kart World is the first game in the series to completely throw out that old template in favor of something far more expansive. I truly believe the changes being made here will redefine what Mario Kart is. I'm going to go over the 3 reasons why World will be the best Mario Kart game and change the series forever. Also, be sure to subscribe as we have a ton of Mario videos on the channel and we'll be covering Switch 2 games. Number 1. The open world. Mario Kart enters a new era. Let's start with the most obvious and radical change, the world itself. Gone are the days of static menus and fully separate tracks. World will have a fully interconnected open world that players can freely explore between races. Think Forza Horizon, but with an Italian plumber who you have to pay $80 to play as. Instead of hopping between racetracks via menus, you'll physically drive to each one and cruise through regions like tropical islands, haunted valleys, massive cities, and snowy mountains. Basically what we have seen before in the series, but connected. These aren't just pretty backdrops either, but they're packed with secrets, shortcuts, and interactive elements that encourage exploration. This is not just a hub world, this is the world. The Mario Kart World. There's always something to explore, something to collect, or somewhere new to explore. And let's talk about the Yoshi drive-thrus. This might be one of my favorite new features. These themed mini-stations are scattered throughout the world and let you buy food items that double as power-ups and unlock character costumes. It's such a clever way to reward players for exploration. You're no longer just unlocking things by winning cups, you're earning them by venturing off the beaten path, trying new items, and engaging with the world in a more dynamic way. The open world also means there's a more personal, immersive rhythm to gameplay. You're not being booted back to a menu every few minutes, you're living in the world of Mario Kart. Whether you're on your way to your next Grand Prix or just enjoying a joyride with friends while using the overpriced Nintendo camera, it brings a whole new feeling of connection to the game that the series has never had before. I truly believe this open world approach could become the new blueprint, not just for Mario Kart, but for other arcade racers that want to move beyond static race lists and lifeless menus. Number 2, Knockout Tour. The second major innovation is one I've been waiting for years. Knockout Tour. Now, if you're like me and loved Battle Royale games in the late 2010s, like Fortnite, PUBG, Fall Guys, Tetris 99, you already know how addicting that format can be. And now, it's finally coming to Mario Kart in a way that just makes perfect sense. Knockout Tour drops you into a race with 24 players, and with each lap, the slowest players are eliminated. This continues until only one racer is left standing. It's simple in concept, but absolutely brilliant in execution, because it brings a whole new kind of tension and urgency to the game. Personally, I think it would be really cool to even have more than 24 racers. Like, imagine 100 racers, but that's probably a little unrealistic. Traditional Mario Kart races are chaotic, sure, but they're usually over in a few minutes, and if you lose, no big deal. In knockout mode, every mistake matters. If you get hit by a red shell or hit too many obstacles, you might not survive the next elimination. And here's where it gets interesting. This mode actually incentivizes consistency. You don't have to come in first every time, you just can't come in towards the end of the pack. That completely changes the way you think about item usage, defense, and even which route you take on the track. Are you going to risk a shortcut that might save you a second, or stick to the safer path and make sure you don't get eliminated? This mode is perfect for streamers, party nights, and competitive scenes. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Nintendo introduces seasonal knockout events, online rankings, or even esports style tournaments. This is the kind of innovation that could give Mario Kart the kind of online longevity that Smash Bros. And Splatoon already enjoy. Number 3, customization and new mechanics. More depth than ever before. The third big change isn't just one feature, it's the sum of a dozen smaller additions that, when combined, drastically deepen the Mario Kart experience. In previous games, you could change your cart, your wheels, your glider, but now you can also collect and equip costumes for your characters. These aren't just cosmetic, some offer stat bonuses or unique animations, and the way you unlock them? By eating food items found around the world. You drive up to a Yoshi drive-thru, buy a Mega Mushroom Pizza, and suddenly Bowser is wearing a chef outfit? There's so many costumes that can reference past games, and it makes you want to explore just to see what bizarre costume combinations you can find. Now let's talk about items. Of course, the classics are here. Green shells, red shells, bananas, bullet bills. But Mario Kart World is introducing some wild new additions. The coin shell drops coins behind it as it flies, so it's both a weapon and a bonus if you're fast enough to chase it. Dash foods give you a speed boost and unlock new outfits. There's even a lightning spell that triggers rain, creating slick roads and changing how the track handles in real time. Then there's Kamek's magic, which can transform other racers. Into what? Who knows? Maybe a Goomba, maybe a balloon. It's chaotic and unpredictable, and it makes every race feel like a Saturday morning cartoon in the best way. On top of all this, there are new movement mechanics. Trick jumps are more involved now, with more aerial controls, wall hops, and even the ability to rewind certain sections in free roam if you mess up a difficult stunt. This rewards skill and creativity. Players who experiment will discover faster routes, hidden secrets, and better times. Altogether, these changes give players so much more to do. I also haven't mentioned the absurd amount of characters. Pretty much all of the regulars are back, but there's a bunch of new ones because the increase in racers per match. I never thought I'd see the day when Conqueror would be playable in Mario Kart. I also wouldn't be surprised if there are a bunch of unlockable characters or DLC in the future. I want Rob to return and Funky Kong as well. So yeah, Mario Kart World isn't just a new entry in the franchise, it's going to be the most game-changing entry in the series. Between the massive open world, the tense knockout mode, and the depth added through customization and new mechanics, this feels like a game that's not just continuing the series, it's redefining it. Yes, I know the price of $80 is ridiculous right now, and I'm sure many of you have already commented writing off the game because of that, and even though I'm not happy about it, I still think it's going to be the best and most innovative game in the series, bar none. Anyway, comment what you think about World and if you're going to get a Switch 2 for it. If you enjoyed this video, check out our other Mario content and be sure to subscribe. This has been Danny with Game Domain.